All right, week 10. This one has some fun elements, and we're introducing students to both tallies and some new 2D shapes. Each day, Monday through Thursday, follows a similar pattern. So this one happens to be for Tuesday. And we just read off as the animation process. This is a trapezoid. What do you notice about it? And then, just like you did back all the way in, I think, week 2, have students talk about it. Um, what do you notice about it? Some might say it's blue. They might name, non-defining attributes. And you'll bring their attention around to say, let's count the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it has 4 sides. What do we notice about its sides? 2 of them are the same. Are the other 2 the same? No, they're not the same. Okay, so a trapezoid has 4 sides and 2 of them are the same. Let's draw it. And so the animation will come up. This is going to be a challenge for students, but the animation goes slow. Give them a chance to see it. And then once the animation has fully shown, I like to click the next part so that they have a couple of models. So once that completes, I'll show the next part. What can your trapezoid become? And let me give you an example. Ooh, a lamp is one idea. So, as students are drawing their trapezoids, some might take longer. That's okay. The ones who are finished can figure out what their trapezoid can become. You can have them share out, eventually show them your other one. Oh, mine's a potted plant or a pot for a plant. How nice. Um, then after that, we're going to get into tallies. So on Tuesday, we're introduced to tallies. So we're going to start by asking them to name the shapes that they see. So that's what did we just say? A trapezoid. That was yesterday's. That's a rhombus. And what's that one? You guys remember that one. A rectangle. So we have a pentagon, a rhombus, and a rectangle. Do you see these lines next to these shapes? Those are called tallies. Tallies tell us how many. So I'm going to ask you some questions about these shapes. Read the tallies. How many trapezoids are there? Remember, trapezoids are the first one. Write it on your board. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty easy to see. I see 4 tallies. Yep. What about the next one? Read the tallies. How many rhombuses are there? That's probably pretty easy to subbatize too. How many do you see? Yep, there's 2. And rectangles. How many rectangles are there? Yep, that's 3. But I have a challenge for you. How many shapes are there in all? Watch, let's count together. So we had 4 pentagons, and then we're going to add to it. We're going to count on the other shapes. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 9 shapes in all. Then we're going to go and have yet another different activity that reinforces shapes and tallies. So we're going to say which box number shows the trapezoid. Remember, the trapezoid is the one we just learned about today. Remember, it has 2 sides that are the same and 4 sides all together. Which one is it? Write it on your board. Give students a moment. Then say, is that the one you said? That's how we write the tallies. How did you know that was the trapezoid? And then this is where you can reinforce the language again. It has 4 sides, like you said, and 2 of them are the same. And then if you would like to add a challenge, you can have students try to draw it from the image on that whiteboard. So that is essentially Monday through Thursday. Friday, we're going to do something a little wild that's geared towards really reinforcing the language of those shapes. So, this is based on a Montessori type lesson that's called the 3-period lesson, and it's designed to really help students build vocabulary. So, in this first part, you just name the shape as it comes up and have students repeat after you. So, hexagon, hexagon, rhombus, rhombus, trapezoid, trapezoid. And it's going to mix up the order. And so really draw students' attention to pay close attention. Rhombus, trapezoid, and maybe say it in funny different ways each time. Hexagon, rhombus, hexagon, trapezoid, 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 rhombus, rhombus, hexagon. Hey, which one is the rhombus? Write the tallies on your board. Give students a chance. Then show them. That one's the rhombus. Did you get it? Yay! Reset your boards. Which one is the hexagon? Give them a second. Yay! Reset your boards. Which one is the trapezoid? Yay! This is a pentagon. So during the week, we introduced four shapes: rhombus, trapezoid, pentagon, and hexagon. With the 3 period lesson, you really just want to do 3 shapes at a time. Otherwise, it's too much. This I set aside because you'll see it then distinguishes itself better from the hexagon. So this is a pentagon. How is it different from a hexagon? Well, let's see how many. S- uh, oh, so that should have arrows that pop up. Yeah, it sure does. I wonder why they didn't come up. I will make sure it does, but, oh, maybe I just have them out of order. Yeah. So, this is a pentagon. How's it different from a hexagon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. Let's see how many a hexagon has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, and then the text will pop up. Are you ready for a challenge? And so now we're going to have them try to identify shapes. So which one shows the trapezoid? Give them a second to think about it, write it on their board, show them. How did you know? There it is. Challenge, can you draw it? And there's a few of those. So the last day really is about using shape language, and more weeks coming forward will also use shape language. So let me know if you have any questions.